Hello Pisces, welcome to your love reading for March 2023. If it resonates, consider a personal pre-recorder or live reading. Just email, DM me, or text me at 646-902-5715. Otherwise, let's get to your reading. Holy Spirit, angels, divine guides, universe, can you please provide your truth, your wisdom, your clarity, and your insight for Pisces, for love, for March 2023? What do you see? What do they need to know to reach your higher ground, become closer to universe and closer to divine? Any messages would be greatly appreciated. We thank you. What do you see? Oh, what do they need to know? Can you please show me the love energies that Pisces passed out of prior to March? We have the Ten of Swords in the upright. Make sure you click on the Venmo link below for what your love interest is thinking or feeling, and that spread will have something you do not know about them in addition to if they're seeing or interested in somebody else. We have the Fool card in the upright for March. In my playlist are your 2023 Sun Moon predictions. Go check those out. 2022s are still in there. See if they rang true for you or somebody else. We end on the Death card in the upright, which is the card of Scorpio. Finally, look me up on Facebook, Instagram, like, share, subscribe, or donate in any links below in support of my efforts. Always greatly appreciated. Also, I'm sorry this is out a little bit late. I've just been very busy in February, so I'm trying to get it out when I can, as quickly as I can. So Ten of Swords in the upright energies prior to March is telling me that there was a horrible, horrible ending to something. Maybe you weren't expecting it. Maybe you were kind of shocked that it happened, or maybe you were betrayed. Sometimes the Ten of Swords is feeling like someone stabbed you in the back 10 times. But it ended and you were feeling horrible about it. It was very painful. Basically feeling like you're at the bottom of the well, you know, the darkest point, and not seeing a light at the end of the tunnel. So whatever it was really kind of pulled the rug out from under you. And I do feel as though you were suffering and feeling very, very badly from whatever ended. Now, interestingly enough, we have the Fool card here in the upright. So immediately you take a chance on somebody else, or the same person. And that has yet to be seen because I've not pulled clarifiers, but I do feel as though you say, okay, well, let me take a chance on this. I feel as though it's a little foolhardy. You're getting into it a little sooner than you actually should. Or maybe, you know, if it's somebody you previously known, again, getting into it, reconciling a little bit sooner than you actually should. But you're kind of casting off your fears and saying, I'm going to go ahead and do this. Why not? You know, let me take a chance. I'm thinking that ABBA song, Take a Chance on Me. So it doesn't last very long. That's what kind of leads me to believe that either this is somebody who has the same attributes that the previous person had, or it's the same person in the second go round. You're like, yeah, no, this isn't going to work out. So it ends again. Whether it's you initiating it or the other person initiating, the Death card is when the bridge has been burned. There is no going back to it. It was a really unhealthy thing, and somebody has made the decision, this is done, this is over, and it has to end. And we need to go our separate ways. So let's see what's going on with the clarifiers. Why is the Ten of Swords here in the upright for Pisces? Okay, we have the Knight of Wands in the upright. So the sex was great. Good to know. Sex was great. The communication wasn't great with this person. So I think that was a problem. And I think that, you know, when you tried to talk to them, it was very difficult to talk to them, to kind of get through to them, things in that regard. There could have possibly been another person, possibly a woman, that kind of got in the middle of this, or they were seeing somebody else. I'm seeing somebody who is very independent, has a lot of things, you know, takes care of themselves, doesn't have a want or need for anybody. I'm kind of feeling that is the case. For others of you, it could just be you decided, hey, I'm too good for this. This person is taking away from my life. They are not adding to my life, and I have more worth than that to settle for this. Okay, so why is the Fool card here in the upright for Pisces? Ten of Pentacles in the upright. Huh. This could be somebody different. Okay, this is somebody different. I take it back. Because with the Ten of Pentacles in the upright, I feel as though this is someone you feel like you can commit to for the long run. You're jumping into it because you're like, this person checks off all these boxes. I can see sticking around with them for a long-term commitment. I also feel as though you know their family, or you know their family. You know where they came from, and it's very solid. I see you also seeing this as your way forward. You feel like this is your truth, and you feel like you're making a very logical decision. You're kind of like, this time I'm not going to think with my heart. I'm actually going to think with my head, and I'm going to kind of make this happen. This is what where I'm intended to go. So you're kind of looking at the bigger picture where you're going to end up with this person. And I also feel as though everything, including this, that led up to this person was allowing this other person to come in. So I feel as though you're saying, yeah, I went through hell, I went through a lot of things, but you know what? Now I'm realizing why that happened. Now I'm understanding why the purpose of why I had to go through all that pain. It was to lead me to this person. So I feel that's what's kind of going on there. Why is the Death card here in the upright? Who's this person? What's this energy? And it's interesting because it's a light at the end of the tunnel. So with the World card, I feel like just as soon as this begins, it just as quickly ends. The World card is when you complete a cycle. You're like, okay, I've gotten everything I'm going to get out of this. It's time to move on. So I don't feel as though you kind of stay in this. You're realizing with this new relationship that you got into, a lot of work has to go into it, and you don't necessarily know if you want to burden all the, you want to be burdened with all the responsibilities and the work that has to go into it. It was just too much. So I feel as though I don't think it's the other person. I feel like you ended it. I think you just had the wherewithal to realize really quickly that this wasn't for you, and that the two of you were not going to get along. You weren't going to work together in any practical sense. You weren't going to be valued. You weren't going to be appreciated. So I think you gave this person the heave-ho, because I think you're realizing you don't have time for, you know, reindeer games or whatever, or games in general that are just going to suck up your time. So it's better to have the insight early and kind of check out of it than if you aren't compatible with somebody or they're sending up red flags, than to, you know, go through the motions and continue. And that's valuing one's self and worth. So that's what I have for you all. If it resonates, consider a personal pre-recorded or live reading. Just email, DM me, or text me at 646-902-5715. But make sure you click on the Venmo link below for what your love interest is thinking or feeling. And in that spread, I'll have something you don't know about them, in addition to if they're seeing or interested in somebody else. In my playlist are your 2023 Sun Moon predictions. 2022s are still in there. See if they rang true for you. Oh, the King of Swords came out. There might be somebody actually out there. Somebody who's fair, just, objective, someone who is into law, legal matters, a financial advisor, someone of that sort. I feel as though this could very well be the next person you're going to move into. Anyways, look me up on Facebook, Instagram, like, share, subscribe, or donate in any links below in support of my efforts. Otherwise, Pisces, I will see you in the Vimeo, and adios from Veronica Garnet. Bye.